Hi guys, my name is Paris Jane, and I will be presenting to you my project on Holy Cross. My project begins in the late 1700s during the French Revolution, when the people weren't too happy with the church, since the people believed that the church had too much power and they didn't have to pay taxes. Father Moreau met Father Dugerry when he was working underground, helping other people and teaching them the religion, while the churches were still under riot during the Revolution. After working for Father Dugerry for many years, Father Dugerry passed, and Father Moreau was asked to take over. And he did that very well. Father Moreau added the Sisters of Holy Cross with Sister Mary of the Seven Dolours as a leader. Eventually, even the Pope had Father Moreau do work for him in Rome because he was impressed by the work Father Moreau had done throughout the world and with his own groups. Father Moreau and his colleagues built Holy Cross foundations all over the world. He built Holy Cross foundations in places such as Canada, Algeria, America, Europe, and Calcutta. Father Sorin preceded him and had many arguments with him because Father Sorin wanted to break apart and he wanted to be in charge. This resulted in the first Holy Cross school eventually in America, called Notre Dame, which was made in 1842. The importance of Holy Cross is that it has values and pillars that are spread throughout the world, and we will incorporate these as our path as mariners going through high school. IFT is a three-step process Moreau teachers used to teach us mariners the concepts. It stands for information, formation, and transformation. The information stage is when we take in the information we are taught. The formation stage is when we are changed and we form ourselves from the information that we were taught. And then transformation is when we change others with that information that we were taught. IFT is important because when students learn through IFT, they learn to understand the facts and concepts rather than just absorbing them and memorizing them and then forgetting them a week after. And when students learn with IFT, they're more likely to transform and change their school and societies around them for the better. There are 4 themes in Moreau. The first one is being family. Being family is just growing and learning with each other as mariners. The second theme is bringing hope. Bringing hope is helping others find hope, or others helping you find hope as a family. Or it could also mean finding hope through God. This is important more now than ever. The third theme is educating hearts and minds. Educating hearts and minds is just us learning morals and values and lessons that we will use for the rest of our lives. The third theme is building respect. Building respect is admiring and regarding others for the morals, values, and lessons they live by and act upon. For building respect, this also applies for you to respect yourself first before you can respect others. Saint Andre was our first saint, and he was uneducated, he was very poor, and his health was very bad. When he first joined Holy Cross, his health was so bad that the only job that they could assign him was a storekeeper. He stayed at that position for 40 years, and whenever somebody passed by him, he always told them to pray to Saint Joseph. This is where his reputation as a healer began. After Saint Andre finally became the first saint of the Holy Cross, showed that God accepts all people from all backgrounds, and no matter what you are or what you have done, God accepts all. Learning about Holy Cross has changed my mental models, in some ways more than others. Some of the things that Holy Cross believes in and Moreau believes in, I also believe in. But some things that I have learned today, or learned just in general with Holy Cross, has changed my morals and my mental models. Some of the main things that I learned are that hope can be spread through family and friends, and even through yourself with God's faith. And learning that and how hope is spread is more important more now than ever because of coronavirus and everything that's happening right now in the world through these dark times. Another thing that I learned is that respect and kindness get you farther in life. Respect and kindness is also one of the core values of Holy Cross and Moreau, which I have been trying to implement more in my life. People like St. Andre and Father Moreau got very far in life with kindness and respect through community service, patience, and helping others. I could implement this in my life as well as thinking twice before I speak and not being as hard-headed and being more open-minded about myself just in general in every aspect. I also would like to implement this value by doing more community service or helping out people more, like my grandparents or things like that. And then one of the last main things that I learned was that education is more important than as I saw it before, especially through examples like, say, Andre Bissett, where he was uneducated, and it was harder for him to be who he was without that education. So I'll try to uphold that value of education through learning with that, like IFT and everything like that. And I would like helping my classmates while learning or learn from others, which is why I joined student government. One thing I want to say before I end my presentation is that as Mariners, I believe that we should all grow with each other as a family, respect and give each other hope as a family. And I believe that we should all educate and help each other. I believe that we should all help each other go through any tough times that anyone has. And I believe this is our role as Mariners, to grow together spiritually,